The main bedroom week results on the block have finally been unveiled, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The main bedrooms are often considered the crown jewels of the competition, and this year, one of the teams has made such a glaring misstep that it has left viewers and judges alike in disbelief. Marty Fox didn't hold back, declaring, "I hate it." This sets the stage for a week filled with drama and unexpected twists. Let's take a moment to recap the events leading up to this year's main bedroom reveals. As is customary, the teams faced several unexpected challenges. Mat and Robby initially envisioned a stunning textured seagrass wallpaper for their main bedroom. But due to a stock shortage in Victoria, they had to pivot and create texture through intricate painting techniques. This labor-intensive approach raises the question, will their efforts be rewarded? In addition to their wallpaper woes, the duo began excavating for a secret wine cellar, but keeping this project under wraps is proving to be increasingly difficult. Meanwhile, Britt and Taz managed to secure an upholsterer with royal experience, someone who has worked with the Queen herself. Emma and Ben showcased their kindness by making a trip into town to gather supplies for their fellow competitors, saving them valuable time and effort. However, not all was harmonious. Alicia and Sonny found themselves at odds once again, this time after a grueling 17-hour painting marathon, which Alicia claimed resulted in 17 fights, 1 an hour. Han and Can also had their share of disagreements, particularly after Han jokingly dubbed Can's blue feature color Smurf City. Host Scott Cam had to step in after Han's outburst directed at foreman Dan regarding a laundry floor plan change, which she suggested was a setup for dramatic effect. In a surprising twist, a cabaret performance at Shayna's house added a touch of whimsy to the week, and a shooting challenge was unexpectedly won by Emma and Ben, not the police as many might have assumed. Overall, this week was significantly less chaotic than the previous bathroom week, which was riddled with waterproofing disasters. Now, let's dive into the judges' scores and comments for the main bedroom reveals. House 1, Emma and Ben. Score, 28, spend $24,575. The sweetest couple on the block embraced their love for burgundy, which earned them a respectable second place for their main bedroom ensuite. The color was beautifully incorporated into a custom bedhead featuring elegantly curved timber edges, a remarkable achievement by their carpenter. The judges were taken aback by the spaciousness of the room, with Darren particularly enamored by the double skylight, exclaiming it was a stunning architectural feature. However, he and Marty criticized the bed styling, specifically a throw pillow adorned with a kookaburra, which they deemed tacky. Marty also pointed out the low-hanging pendant lights, which were impractically positioned for nighttime reading. Despite these critiques, the judges praised the overall design, with Shayna commending the couple for successfully integrating the burgundy hue throughout the bedroom, walk-in wardrobe, and ensuite. Darren noted their effective use of various wood types, emphasizing that as long as they are cohesively tied together, multiple wood tones can work beautifully. Marty even suggested that this could be the standout room of the day, although he might deduct points later for his potential concussion from the pendant lights. House 2, Han and Can. Score 20, spend $18,643. After winning the main bathroom week with their quirky see-through amber bath, Han and Can took a bold risk with a striking blue feature color in their main bedroom, aiming for a Wes Anderson aesthetic. Unfortunately, the judges were not impressed. Marty bluntly stated, "Oh my God, I hate it," expressing his visceral reaction to the blue shade. Darren described the color as abrasive and suggested it clashed with the rest of the room's design. Shayna and Darren even conducted an impromptu styling session to demonstrate how the room could be improved with minor adjustments. While Shayna acknowledged the girls' thought process behind their choices, she ultimately felt the execution fell short. However, there was a glimmer of hope, as Marty mentioned that if they changed the blue, he could see potential in the room. The judges appreciated the walk-in wardrobe's marble handles and the interior details, but Shayna pointed out an identity crisis in the overall design, suggesting they should lean into the retro vibe they had established in their ensuite. House 3, Britt and Taz, score 29, spend $15,074. After facing harsh criticism for their previous ensuite, Britt and Taz returned with a vengeance, showcasing a serene and elevated design that left the judges in awe. Darren described entering the room as if he were floating on a cloud, praising the grass-cloth wallpaper and reed paneling that contributed to the sophisticated atmosphere. Shayna admired their electric fireplace, which they transformed into a more realistic feature by adding firewood and a flue. However, she did express her disdain for the plants scattered throughout the room, suggesting they detracted from the overall aesthetic. Darren was particularly impressed with the layout, which featured walkways flanking a central bed that faced expansive windows overlooking the garden, creating a strong connection to nature. While Shayna found the walk-in wardrobe nearly perfect, she noted some flaws in the ceiling paintwork and the upside-down drawer handles, which Britt explained were a stylistic choice. Marty declared this room the most marketable and luxurious of the week, highlighting its potential for a successful sale. House 4, Alicia and Sonny, score 21.5, spend $19,172. The most dramatic team on the block continued their trend of conflict, which was evident in their main bedroom and walk-in wardrobe. Initially, the judges praised their lighting choices, which included spotlights for artwork, and Marty found the room to be both comforting and sophisticated, thanks to the heavy velvet curtains and Alicia's custom pinstripe wallpaper. However, Shayna quickly shifted the tone, criticizing the entryway for its outdated hotel vibe and corporate feel. She also pointed out several execution flaws, such as exposed lamp wires and poorly stained wood paneling. Darren noted the excessive empty space in the large room, suggesting they could have added more storage to the walk-in wardrobe, which was also poorly designed. The judges were particularly critical of the glass-fronted drawers, which would leave personal items on display. Marty ultimately labeled the room a disaster, and Shayna's comment that she didn't feel the Daylesford vibe in their design was particularly devastating for the team, who had invested significant effort into the space. House 5, Mat and Robby, score 25, spend $17,933. Mat and Robby seemed to juggle their secret wine cellar project while hastily assembling their main bedroom. Upon entering, Shayna was immediately captivated by the double skylights, describing them as celestial. Their textured paint finish received praise from Darren, who felt the effort was worthwhile, and he also appreciated the grand four-poster bed and the color palette inspired by Australiana. However, Shayna pointed out that the bed was slightly off-center, which was an odd choice, and she felt the rug was too small for the space. The boys also overdid it with the Bromley artwork, diluting its impact. Marty noted the absence of a fireplace, which he deemed an important feature. Their walk-in wardrobe, designed as a spacious dressing room, was nearly perfect, but Marty lamented the lack of a central island for convenience. Overall, combining the main bedroom, walk-in, and ensuite, Marty found it hard to fault the design, which is crucial as they aim to sell the property. Who emerged victorious in main bedroom week on the Block 2025? Britt and Taz clinched the win by a narrow margin, edging out Emma and Ben, who seemed to have a knack for finishing in second place. In addition to their main bedroom victory, Britt and Taz also secured the budgeting crown from Alicia and Sonny, earning an extra $10,000 for their perfect score of 10 from Darren. This brings their total earnings for the week to a whopping $30,000, which they will likely invest in landscaping supplies. Main bedroom reveal scores: House 1, Emma and Ben, 28, second place. On and Can, 20, fifth place. House 3, Britt and Taz, 29, First place, House 4, Alicia and Sonny, 21.5, fourth place. House 5, Mat and Robby, 25, third place. Looking ahead to next week, we can expect a comedy roast, which surely Mat and Robby will excel at, along with the highly anticipated living and dining room reveals, which promise to be a significant challenge for some teams.